Hi everyone, I am back with another review. Sorry, my cough is not gonna go away for a little while. Um, with a show called 90 Day Fiance. It's the only reality show I really watch, and I've been watching it for years and decided to do a review on it. So right now, it's a show about 90 Day Fiance the other way. Now, what does the other way mean? If you haven't watched the show is about it's based in US by the way, where people meet these other people outside of the country and they want to get married to them. So what they do is they get engaged, they file for a K1 visa, and then once they get their visa, there's a long process behind it, by the way. Once they get their visa, and then the spouse or the fiance gets to enter the US. Once they enter the US, they have 90 days to get married. That's where the drama begins. Now, the reason it's big drama is because they're coming from different countries. There's a language barrier, there's our family issues, there are issues about different cultures, so much stuff. So the other way is basically the opposite of that, where somebody from US leaves their country to go and live in another country with that other person where they want to get married. So that's what the other way is about. So that's what the current season is. We are more than halfway done through the season. Um, I'm doing this for the first time for the review. So there are six couples right now. The first one is Danielle and Johan. They are in Dominican Republic. Chris and Jamie, they are in Colombia. So are Gabriel and Isabel, also in Colombia. Jen and Rishi, they are in India. Nicole and Mahmoud, who are in Egypt. And last but not least, Debbie and Osama, who are in Morocco. Now, all these couples have the different stories. There's a lot of drama in terms of what happened between them. And COVID plays a big role because a lot of them did not meet for a while because of COVID. The travel restrictions were not allowed. This last episode was really fun because we get to know more and more about these couples and all that. For example, Danielle is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, by the way. I don't know what Johan sees in her, but she is this entitled person who thinks everything is about her. And Johan is kind of checked out of the relationship, is how I feel. They're married, by the way. This couple actually is already married. They got married in another show, similar to a sister show to this one. And then they come into this show. So it's really weird. Chris and Jamie, they're a decent couple, but Chris seems to have a lot of issues in terms of her health problems. She goes to Colombia and then she's there for a month. They get married, and then suddenly she comes back, and she was supposed to only be in US for like 2 weeks or something. And then 3 months later, she's still not gone back, and they're fighting about the financial issues, and there's trust issues there. Jamie seems like a really nice person. We don't know a lot about her, but she seems like a nice person. She does have her own issues. She doesn't have a job, but she's looking for a job, but apparently she's not finding one. And then she's missing Chris, her wife, a lot, which really kind of is the crux of their story at this point, where Chris is like, I'm trying to work here. Jamie is like, why don't you come back? So there's drama there. Jen and Rishi is very cagey. He is this big time guy in Jaipur, India, where he has a personal trainer, and he has his own thing, and apparently he's doing pretty well, but he's still living at home where his family does not know about Jen. Jen leaves everything behind to go to India, and there's a whole drama about that too. And and they have a lot of friction. There are definitely trust issues there. Rishi is very cagey in terms of he lies a lot about his family to Jen, and also he's apparently meeting other women, but we are still kind of unsure on that. So that's another whole fun story there. Gabriel and Isabel are the least drama couple. They are a sweetheart. I really love them. They're my favorite so far. Who knows what's gonna happen with them? But Gabriel goes to Colombia, and they're engaged, and they have their own issues, but they're doing pretty well. Gabriel is trans, which is the first for the show, which is fantastic to see, and how he comes out to the family and how accepting they are. The family of Isabel is amazing. Isabel herself is amazing. Her kids are amazing. It's a really cute dynamic to watch. It's drama free for the most part. They have these hurdles that they have to cross, but for the most part, it's drama free. But it's a really sweet couple, and I love them. They're amazing. Isabel and Gabriel are my favorite this season so far. The other couple is Nicole and Mahmoud. Now, this is a full of drama couple. I think Mahmoud's gay, by the way, but that's my personal opinion. Don't count me on that. I think he might be gay. The way he talks, the way he acts, the way he. There's a thing about him. There's a gaydar going there for me. But Nicole actually changed her religion to Muslim, and they're married and they're living in Egypt. They broke up for a while. Nicole came back to US, but then she's trying her marriage again, so she's back in Egypt this time. That's when the show begins. And a lot of issues in terms of how Nicole should dress. Nicole is this US person. I don't know why she went back. To be honest with you, it feels like Nicole should not go back. They don't have that chemistry. I don't know why they say they love each other, so they're trying to make their relationship work, but they disagree on practically everything under the sun. And Nicole should not have changed her religion, I think, personally, but she did. No mistakes happen. And now she's struggling with the religion. She's struggling with living in Egypt. A lot of issues there. They have drama every episode, literally every episode. Last but not least, Debbie and Osama. We haven't seen a lot about them. They came later in the show. Debbie is 67 years old and Osama is only 24. And apparently, they met online. They actually met a few times, and now Debbie's moving to Morocco to be with Osama. And it turns out Osama had other plans, which we found out this episode that Osama actually wants to go to US, which is why he was talking to Debbie. So her moving to Morocco was a big shock for him, and a lot of drama there, as I said. It's just starting though. It's an interesting take. I was curious to see about their age gap. So far, to be honest with you, age gap has not been a factor. Even Osama's family has been really respectful. Debbie's family is another issue. We've only seen her son, one son out of the other kids, and he is definitely not okay with this relationship. And it turns out he might be right. So a lot to unpack here, obviously. So sorry, these reviews are going to be long with 90 Day Fiance because they are 2-hour episodes each week, and then they have a lot to unpack with all these 6 couples. So I hope you liked my review here. I apologize for my cough. It's not gonna go away for a while, but let me know what your thoughts are, what you think about the show. Are you watching it by any chance? If you are, please tell me what you think, and I would love to share your thoughts and get on with it. One thing I want to mention before I go is that on Twitter, every time the show airs on Sundays on Twitter, we have this fan club of All 90 Day Fiance where we talk about and share our thoughts while the show is going on live. Lots of fun to do. I highly recommend you trying to do that as well if you do like the show. It's so much fun. Um, Last but not the least, please like, share, and subscribe my channel. I would love to see more views, more subscribers, and please tell me what you would like to see. I do different kinds of reviews all across the spectrum, from things about India, because I'm from India originally, as well as American, Canadian, whatever shows. So whatever I like, even international Netflix stuff I watch and review. So please like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching.